country anyway. My son could be a doctor or a lawyer, it's true. Instead he burned up like a piggy on a barbecue. Should we blame the butchers? Should we blame the fire? Or the doctors who allowed him to expire? No, blame Canada! Blame Canada! With all their hockey, hullabaloo, and the pitch and Mary too. Blame Canada! Shame on Canada! The summer is up, the Christmas festival, after it fun was so being done. We must blame them because it was before somebody thinks of blaming us.
Welcome all guys to another IER Merge Championship here at Canada. Songs played, we're playing Canada from South Park because everybody loves it, and the Dutch national anthem in memory of a racer that was with us for a very short time but a good time, NSX Mads, who sadly passed away early December. So all our thoughts and prayers from all of the IER and extended community is there with his friends and family. So rest in peace, Mads. I hope you're racing in the sky, mate. Today I've got a brilliantly, happily, mate, I'm over the moon. I've got Cairo with me again. Cairo, welcome to the stream, buddy.
Good evening, guys. Welcome. It's nice to be back. Really looking forward to seeing what the drivers are doing at the moment. Drivers are out on track. It is raining, so it's going to be quite fun. We don't want to know what the weather spoilers are, but I will say that though that Potato Izzy has retired in the pits.
Yeah, you just stole what I was about to say. But like, damn you, Cairo. Yeah, Potato retiring in the pits. Or should we call her Potato? So it's Potato.
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 So, Cheng Wu comes through the last chicane and will come over the line first with a 120.0.6, sorry.
And I've fudged up.
Why? What you done?
Oh mate, it was terrible. It's terrible. I've just made a massive mistake, so I do apologise to Mads. I played the wrong anthem. Right, so let's try this again. And there we go. I corrected my mistake by playing a Danish national anthem. I feel so bad, but it's been corrected. But then again, the Dutch national anthem should be played anyway because Max Verstappen did win the F1 championship in the time between the last race and this race.
Yep.
So I could swing it a little bit, but I do apologise, Mads. But we got there in the end. Yeah.
So at the moment, Bo and Chinging are the only two drivers that are in the 119s now. I'm on board with Mr. Dave. Let's see what happens. Is he going to go in the pits or is he going to try and go through the chicane and hopefully hit the wall?
Hopefully hit the wall.
Yes! I jinxed him! He invalidated on the last little corner of Wall of Champions. You deserve that, Matt. You deserve that, Dave, for saying you didn't want me to commentate. You deserve that.
Yeah, you do.
How rude are you?
Yeah, how rude. How
rude are you?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to flick through the time. So we've got Bo on a 119.2. We have Unseen on a 119.9. Fantastic time there from Unseen. Chain Game, woo! On a 119.9. We've got Vedran on a 120.2. Dave, TNE Matty on a 120.2. We've got TNE Thierry TP on a 120.5. We have DXT Matty on a 120.6 and F1 Football on a 121.5. So we're all pretty much close together, which is quite nice to see. Julian Ossie, Nosy, he's on an outlap. He's invalidated his outlap, but that's, as long as he hasn't done it in the last sector, I'm sure that was fine. We've got Potato, who's retired in the pits. A bizarre request from Izzy. She wants to get roasted, but yeah, I personally can't roast her. I don't share.
No.
I don't share.
Do that.
I'm not a sharer.
No.
So I'm sorry, Izzy. I can't roast you that way, but I can roast you. I can roast you verbally.
Yeah.
Barry Burbs and Bingham. We're waiting for them to.
118s.
Ooh. See,
First driver in the 118s.
Yeah, Bo's quick. The only thing about Bo is that when he makes a mistake, it's a big mistake.
Yep.
And I think that his tyre strategy is always a little bit out. So if we got a transitioning phase racing, then we could see advantage to drivers behind him, such as Chen Gangwoo, Vedran, even DXT Massey. I'm not even putting Dave in the mix for that because I'm not too sure what Dave's ability is. I am right. So the circuit itself, Canadian Grand Prix circuit, it's 2.7 miles long. That's 14 turns. It's 7 to the left and 7 to the right. Very rare to have equal amounts of turns on a looped track. So much history with Canada with racing, but the history for this circuit itself only dates back to as far as 1978. So it's quite a young track, but then again, it's older than the modern ones such as Singapore, Baku, the traditional street circuits. Can we? So Bingham's up on a 120.2. We just watched him do a lap. I'm sure you could knock that down a bit more.
Yeah, definitely.
Nosy's gone in the pits, and Barry Burbs. I'm going to stick with Barry Burbs. He's on an hot lap at the moment. He's on a fast lap at the moment. Let's see how he does, and then we'll jump on Chain Game Woo because he's on an hot lap at the moment. As he's stuck with it, unless he's starting the race now. Let's leave him out. I was going to jump on board with him to do a running lap with him, but I'm quite interested to see how Barry Burbs does right now.
Yeah, me too.
So guys,
I think really waiting for Barry and Julian Ossie to set their time.
I mean, I don't know whether I think Nosy might be going. You know, I'm going to start from the back and see how well he did because this is his bogey circuit. And Burbs has gone in the pits. He's gone in the armpits.
Whoa, that was a bit of a lag then.
Yeah, well, from Barry Burbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little glitchiness.
He went over the finish line going into turn 1 and then it lagged and put him back into the pits.
Oh, so that might be your connection to the server because I didn't get that on mine.
So it could be mine.
It could be your connection to him. It might be your link to him rather than just your link. You get me?
Probably.
Sometimes it does this all the time. It does, like, links don't link up with other people, but they work fine with others, so it's weird. So at the moment, I'm on board with. I'm going to be on board with Unseen. He's on an out lap. Let's do a fast lap with him.
Yep.
So let's get everything off the screen that we don't need. Let's leave his time and the track on it with his telemetry, and let's see how he does as Unseen gears in to a fast lap around Canada as we go around through the final chicane and through the start finish straight. Many accidents on this part of the track as we go. A kick to the right and then first turn left. Turn 2 goes, it's like a hairpin right. Technically it's classed as a chicane pin because it's a chicane followed by a hairpin.
Let's hope this yellow flag don't cause Unseen any problems as
No, he's crashed into that wall there, but hopefully Unseen so that's the second chicane he's gone through the third long chicane. It's absolutely bizarre how many chicanes are in this circuit.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
As you hammer down, there's a total of 5 chicanes. So we've already passed as we go down 4. There's the 4th chicane.
Yep.
Wow. It just mind boggles when you think of how many chicanes are actually on there. Around the second hairpin of the circuit. The 2 hairpins is what brings down number turns.
Yep.
As I hammer up, this is probably the place where we're going to see the most overtakes. Where people are picking up DRS or a slipstream, get themselves out late dives into the final chicane. That's where that's where you're going to see who's got the biggest balls. And to be honest, I think Izzy's got bigger balls than all these guys put together.
Yeah.
As Unseen jumps through the chicane, doesn't use all the circuit. He backed off a little bit there, but gets a 118.7, puts himself as fastest lap right now. So, can we see Bo react to that? But because Unseen,
I think we will.
Unseen had a phenomenal lap there.
Yeah, definitely. I think Bo will try and take that pole position off Unseen with 4 and 10 seconds to go. So still quite a bit of time for drivers to come back out and put an extra lap in. It looks, Barry's retired, and I think that's at the second chicane. Or Julian Rossi gets a little bit of a tank slap again through there, trying to avoid Barry Burns' car.
Where Barry Burns' crash was a little bit further on from where Vedran crashed. So I think he might have made the same mistake. Slid out going through the second chicane, hit the wall, and it's knocked him out.
Yeah.
Where Vedran kind of stopped against the wall, where I think Barry might have got propelled into the crashed. Oh, where's F1 football?
F1 football's, that's just before the 4th chicane.
That is the second DRS. So Bingham's about to go past them now, and he's right across the circuit. And Bo has actually responded really well to that.
Yeah,
he's got a 118.6.
Yeah, Bo was a 10th up, so this is going to be a good fight for that P1 spot.
Yeah, to be honest, it's going to be tough. Unseen will need to get out within the next minute.
Yep.
To give himself any chance of getting that pole position. Chain Game Woo, I reckon he can still take off a second. I think he can get himself a second off his time.
Yeah, I think so too.
But maybe not with all these people crashing out.
No.
And he's basically giving. Oh, is this TP and the TP Chain Game Woo working together here? Can we see teammates doing?
Can we see it?
Oh.
I think we will, but with it raining, can Chain Gang Woo still try and keep up with TP?
I think he can. But it's like, is TP actually doing this to give Chain Game Woo a slipstream?
I don't know.
Or did Chain Game Woo allow TP to give him fresh air for the corners? It's difficult to say, and it all depends on what happens in the final corner. Like, I personally, if I was the team principal for these guys, I would have someone go out half a lap beforehand and get them to go half pace.
Yeah.
Allow the other drivers on their fast lap to catch up with them up until the final part, and then get them to hammer it.
Yeah.
Give them the slipstream all the way in. The guy who's been giving the slipstream dives into pits while the person on the fast lap goes through the chicane, and that there will show that a big difference to speed. But right now, Chenge Wu is in slipstream distance, but he brakes
down.
He brakes
he's
too late.
4 temps down. Yeah,
he brakes way too late.
4 temps down.
See, 4 temps is not too bad. You can make up half a second on this back straight if you've got a slipstream, and we just didn't see that happening. Chenge Wu braked a bit too late in that final corner, and now let's see, and he's bottled it.
Yep.
He bottled it going through that final corner, so that's another 4 temps he's lost on that final chicane.
So, DJ Death Dragon, where's he going to put himself? Death Dragon still stays in third. Now, let's have a look. Unseen isn't down by much going through the first sector. Yeah,
this is going to be interesting to watch what Unseen can do. Really, to be honest, I kind of wanted to see what Izzy can do. Really on a time trial basis, Joe.
Yeah, do you know? No, actually, I agree with you on that. I would like to actually see what Izzy can do in the qualifying session.
But I think, Joe, it's one of those things. Like, she's probably got like, I saw that. I'm going to drink some rum, and eat some potatoes.
Yep, some rum and potatoes.
Yeah, dance around like a leprechaun.
Yes, definitely. But it looks like as well, Unseen did get purple sector 1.
He's clipped the wall!
He clipped the wall!
He kept it going. He kept it going. And I think if he didn't clip that wall, he may have got it.
He would have got it, he would have got it.
Easy says she only does 1 shot quali. Well, sounds like a sex life, doesn't it?
Yeah, 1 shot.
1 shot.
But even though she says she only likes to do 1 shot, at the end of the day she could still come out on track, do a qualifying lap, and then go straight back into the pits and then retire after.
Yeah, she could have, but no. That's not Izzy's style, is it? No.
That's not an Izzy style, no.
No,
definitely not.
Izzy'd rather get people to pretend, Joe, to sit there and pretend to race. Really, I think she's just basically here for the fun.
Yeah.
Here to cause some trouble.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. And Chris, this cramp's back, mate. It's killing me. It's killing me.
Well, why don't you stand up then, you muppet?
No, I can't stand up because if I stand up, I'm too far away from the charger for my controller. I might just drink a can of Monster and just dress it out.
Right, so that is the end
of qualifying. So we're gonna have to run down these once they've finished doing this lap of honour. So here we go, dead quick. We've got Bo, who's managed to take pole position with 118.6, Unseen 118.7, very close between those two drivers. Death Dragon's up there as well with 118.7 as well. We've got Chenge Wu on a 119.0, good time there for Chenge Wu, pulling it back. 119.1 for Nosy. We've got Toilet Paper on a 119.6, Redran on a 119.6. We've got F1 Football on a 119.9. We've got Bingham 120.0. We've got Dave on a 122. Didn't hit a wall. Surprising.
No.
DXT Matty on a 120.3. And we've got Potato and Barry Burbs, who've not managed to put in a qualifying time.
I think Barry did decide to come out on the wet tyres as well, so Not sure if it was the right decision for him to do that, but I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out. Ooh,
Oh, it's a dry race.
it's a dry race, but it still looks a little bit cloudy.
Oh, Dave did say he has hit a wall in Jonah, but luckily not enough to knock him out.
No. Oh well. Well, let's see what Wall of Champions say about that during the race.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Right, my money is on Dave being the first one to crash, probably after turn 2. He did it.
Yep.
He did it at Abu Dhabi as well. It was Abu Dhabi that he crashed out.
Don't know because I didn't see it.
No, it was he did crash out last race, and we got the formation lap. So drivers are off to warm up their tyres. I do find the formation lap is one of those ones where it can be quite tedious, especially if it's like Baku, where it's really long. You're like, oh no, I've got to sit through this whole 2-minute procession.
Sit through this 2-minute blah blah. But the only thing that I don't like about this, and I bet some of the drivers will agree on what I say, is when they go up to the grid and the AR take over.
Yeah, so it was TTFL that Dave crashed with Abu Dhabi first corner. He crashed.
Oh dear.
And I didn't even jinx him that time. I was gutted because I didn't jinx him. Okay, here we go. Right, here's a question for you to think of, Kyra. I've not managed to be, not done this because you've not been with me. But right before the Canadian Grand Prix was hosted here, where was it hosted beforehand?
Where's my special book?
Oh, is it going to be in the book though? That's the question.
If it's not going to be in my book, then I might have to go with a Google. But we'll have
to see. Google. Typical.
Let's have a look. Typical. Yeah.
Typical. Can't work out the answer. So yeah, I'm going to go Google it. Here we go, as the cars are lining up to the grid, we've got 13 drivers to do 35 laps of the Canadian Grand Prix. How many will survive? I think we're going to go down to 8, to be fair.
You think?
I think 8. 8's been kind, I'll be honest. Got 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. They're out. And it's go, go, go. And we see Bo and Unseen getting really off to a good start. Death Dragon and Chenge were battling out for third. Absolutely fantastic start as they go around the hairpin. Bo is opening up his lead. And
we've got DXT Matty and Matty G Dave battling it out as well.
The battle of the Matties.
Battle of the Matties going through. Death Dragon loses place to Nosy as well.
Yeah, but obviously the better...
Oh, Vadran! TP and Vadran had a little bit of a collision going into the little chicane just before the first DRS line.
Well, that's as Izzy's bullying Bingham off circuit.
Bingham.
Absolutely bullied him off the circuit. Wow.
Come on, Izzy.
Izzy's bullying the people. Now she's hunting down Dave. Man. It's unbelievable. Like Izzy's like, yeah, she bullies him on in the Discord. She bullies him on track.
Yep.
I reckon she's had a few runs before this. I think she's bolstered up. So right at the front we do have Bo, who's opening up to almost a second. We've got Unseen in second with a huge gap to Nosy.
Yep.
Nosy's done well, moving up quite a few places.
Yeah,
Chenge Wu in fourth, Death Dragon in fifth. Very tight between these as Toilet Paper is looking to get past Death Dragon. Not too sure how far how well Thierry's going to get past
No,
Jeff Dragon, because both
damage as well.
Oh, did he? Did he?
Yeah, he picked, so Bad Dragon's in the pits with a new wing, so we did pick up a little bit of damage from
Oh, there's a bit of contact between Death Dragon and Chain Gang Wu. And Death Dragon does move off circuit and allows TP to go past. But that might go to a steward's decision later if it's if Death Dragon felt aggrieved by the contact there. But not too sure how serious it was. As TP looking to get moved past his teammate as they're battling down the back straight.
Who's brave enough?
Oh, TP takes it.
But Chain Gang Wu gets a really good exit out of the chicane now.
And DJ Death Dragon does hammer into the pit, picks up a 5-second penalty. But have you seen it? Did you see the turn that Unseen just got? A 112?
No. Yeah, 112.
112?
What was it? A 112. Where are we? Where is it? Oh my god, I can't even find it. 112.1.
Absolutely fantastic time there to start off with, as we are on lap 3 of 35. You know what? I found it really hard to say anything bad about Izzy without offending too many little ears.
Yeah.
Because I can say all sorts.
She's got DXT Matty closely behind her, going towards the hairpin.
Yeah, Matty up the rear end of Izzy. Not a position Izzy would want to be in, I'll be honest, I don't think.
No, I don't think she wants to be either.
No. But then Matty will have anybody up the rear end anyway. As he thunders past us.
Oh, it's going around the outside of Izzy. That was a brave move by Matty. Absolutely brave move by Matty, and he makes it stick as well.
But the thing is, did he cut that corner? Did he get a warning for track limits? Because that was very, very much over the line.
That was very much over the line, wasn't it?
Whether all four wheels were over the line at the same time would be the question. And the only person who really had the good look about that was Potato.
Yeah, now I'm just looking on at the incidents and nothing's come up there for Matty about that.
Also, it was all clean then. It was all clean, so well done, Matty.
Clean, yeah. So well done, Matty.
Because it was a good move. I've got a fair play to him, but I wasn't too sure whether. See, this is why I'm glad that you're with me, because then I can carry on talking while you go. I'll find out for you. Absolutely fantastic. So we've got Unseen is actually starting to close this gap down. A couple of laps before, he was almost a second behind. Now he's brought it down to 8 tenths. And he's closing it more and more every lap. We could see a Bo Unseen battle happening. So people know, Unseen is donning the black helmet, and he's also put the Danish flag, not the Dutch flag, the Danish flag. Dig up myself there for screwing up. In memory for Mads.
Barry Burbs is coming into the mix between Izzy and DXT Matty. So Matty's dropped down to P10, Bingham up into P9, and Izzy up into P8.
Oh!
So these three drivers battling it out at the minute for that P8, P9, and P10. I did say Barry, it was wrong. I said Barry, it was Bingham.
And Izzy picks up a 3-second time penalty. It wasn't just a penalty, it was a massive corner cut. Absolutely ridiculously bad, that corner cut.
Oh, Izzy, take your time going through that corner. Nearly went into the wall then.
Yeah, it was like, if she could, the amount she took off that corner, people are glad that she's not a surgeon. A lot of Jewish boys will have half a penis with the amount she cut off then. Bingham
makes a move over Izzy going into... Oh, Izzy.
I tell you what.
5-speed pit lane penalty.
Yeah. I tell you what, Bingham really did well taking that chicane then.
Yes, he did.
If Izzy went for the chicane, Barry might have ended up right up her ass.
Yep.
Which would be funny to see, because Izzy will turn around and slap him dead quick.
Yep.
So here we go. Back to the front, as we can see, Unseen has got within half a second. It's 4 tenths behind Bo. This is going to the end. I reckon this battle is going to be Bo and Unseen to the end. With Nosy taking third. Was it predictable that these two were going to be first and second? I think it was quite predictable, especially after the way...
Yeah, I think it was quite predictable, but I reckon we could have seen Chengeng Wu up there in the mix as well.
But the thing is, it's like you've got a TP and Nosy. They always tend to do badly in qualifying, and then pull it all out when it comes to the race. Now, I'm actually quite surprised, because I'm surprised that Nosy isn't scared of the circuit. He's scared of absolutely everything. This kid, absolutely everything. He's scared of dogs. He's scared of birds. He's scared of cats. Mate, it's why he's still a virgin. He's scared of pussies.
Oh dear.
But he'd be scared of that wall of champions. I like a lot of others. I'm on board with DXT Matty at the moment. Is he got it in him to close down Bingham? He's been chasing Bingham for a while, but he screws up at that chicane. He always screws up. I think he brakes a bit too late going into it, thinking it's a little bit faster than what it is. And everybody in the world, apart from Bingham, I think Bingham took a nice line out. They take that final chicane wrong.
So
that final chicane, the final hairpin. Take it wrong.
Yeah, take it wrong. Unseen is the first of the top 2 drivers to pit.
This is where we're going to see now whether Bo is going to power on. Let's have a look at the tyre strategy. So,
Chengeng Wu's retired. Where? Oh, safety car. What? Do you know what? This has actually worked out for Unseen.
Has it?
It might.
No, because he pitted before the safety car came out. Bo's going to get half a pit stop time deficit. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, because these can't speed up. They can't race at normal pace to catch up. So it's going to be really interesting now. Unseen is the one we're going to be watching now. So we've got Bo, TP and Nosy. All three drivers are going to take advantage of this pit stop, along with Dave. Not too sure whether F1 football will take advantage of it. But we'll see, as Redran is about to pass the safety car, because he is at the back. Luckily he was not overtaken by...
So everybody has pitted. Let's see where
it's the pit exit. It's
pit exit. Unseen has he got Bo though? Has Unseen got Bo? Has Bo managed to come out? Bo has come out in second behind DXT Matty.
Yeah, DXT Matty hasn't pitted. He's on the mediums, and I think Matty's expecting another safety car. Which I will be honest... Oh, what? Ignoring yellow flags? What yellow flag is he ignored?
What yellow flag is Matty ignored?
Or was it the fact that... Or is this the pit stop glitch?
Could be the pit stop glitch.
Right, so for anybody who doesn't know about the pit stop glitch, I'll explain it to you. Okay, so on exiting the pits, you've got a white line that runs down the right or left hand side to the racing side of the pit exit. That line, if you put a wheel over that line, it automatically assumes that you are in that place on the circuit. So if you put your wheel across that line, you'll get a warning saying that you crossed that line, but it makes you think that you're in that position. Yeah. So Bo coming out slowly out of the pit lane, if he put his wheel across that pit exit line before Matty passed him, then the game would assume that that Bo is in front of Matty because Matty was on Bo was on the racetrack in front of Matty. Now, the only thing is that it will take a lot of investigation, which means that if DXT Matty goes, you know what, I want to appeal it, what he's going to have to do is go, right, I'm going to have to get this. He's also going to have to get Bo's footage to show whether Bo crossed that line, whether it was a glitch or not. But it's so easy to do. Baku is the one that I used to do it on purpose because people crash out, people try to overtake it. I used to drop a wheel over the line to save me that place. If they don't give me that place, I'll be like, yeah, take the 5 seconds. Yeah. Thank you very much. So that's what I believe has happened. That it's either a glitch or the glitch that the game's given, or a glitch that was caused by an action from Bo. Whether Bo intended it or not, that'll be another question if it was that case. Now,
what's confused me a little bit is the 5 second penalty that Matty did get for that. He did actually serve that when he went into the pits. It's weird. Now, you can serve 5 second penalties in the pit. Safety cars in this lap, but I thought you couldn't serve any penalties in the pits under the safety car.
Only drive-through penalties.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It's weird, but yeah, only drive-through penalties. It's not a rule I agree. I don't agree with that. Safety cars back in. I'm going to stay on board with it unseen because it's his reaction that we're going to be watching carefully, and it's quite easy to know when someone's going to go for it, and it is going on the exit of the chicane. Oh, Bo's decided, you know what, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to allow them to think I'm going to do it, and then wait until
go. It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. He's gone now. But Unseen was on it. Unseen was on it so quick. So was Thierry. You've got to kind of watch the driver behind you. If he's just about to start a wiggle, get going then. Because if they try and put the foot down when they're going through a wiggle, they've got a good chance of losing a lot of traction.
Yeah, F1 football picks up 3 second time penalty as well. Is he up into P7?
Potato in 7.
Potato in P7. We've got DJ Death Dragon and Vadran battling out wheel to wheel, going up through the next chicane. Both drivers. That I'd say it was sort of a clean overtake, but it looked like Vadran sort of forced DJ Death Dragon wide, but I'm not sure.
It was a bit. There was some contact in the overtake. I personally couldn't see whether it was one way or the other, or whether it was accidental on both sides. But what's happened there is that Vedran's gained, and so has Bingo. Yep. And this is another moment in the same corner where Death Dragon's lost out massively.
Yep.
Because he lost out with it was Chain Game Woo, battling with Chain Game Woo for the same corner. He lost out to TP as well. And penalties going,
penalties are coming thick and fast now. Izzy pick up another one.
Izzy picks them up all the time. If you got penalties for how gobby some people are, should be at the back constantly.
Is Izzy and Vadran again make contact? No, it wasn't. It was Izzy and Vadran, but Vadran makes contact again with Izzy. So Vadran again back down to the back of the grid. So yeah. I think he had a collision at the start with TP, and now Vadran's been in another collision with Izzy.
So we got a guy in the chat. So obviously we haven't done anything with the chat. A few people noticed that I made a mistake, but then we've got the latest one is from a guy called Sven. Hey guys, hope you can join us on reserve next race. Sven, let us know if you got Discord, mate. Let us know your Discord name, and we'll get someone to get contact with you, and we'll see if we can get you in as a reserve for future races. Because we do have open slots for reserves and maybe full-time seats if we can't, if some other full-time drivers are unable to fulfill the rest of this, the races. But we're happy to have you.
The XT Matty again. It looks like Potato, by the looks of it, has made another incident again. This time with the XT Matty. Bingram's gone round as well at the hairpin.
Bingram tried to cut through around. I just seen a little bit of Bingram tried to cut round on the inside of Izzy. Izzy's on the outside and couldn't really do much about it because Bingham cut across her. Pardon me. I've not got COVID, guys, don't worry. But do you want to tell me what's more surprising?
What's that?
The guy who is in 6th at the moment.
Oh yeah, Mr. Dave.
Dave hasn't crashed yet.
Dave hasn't crashed yet, so...
Let's stay on Dave and let's see if he crashes.
Let's stay on board with Dave for a few laps and see what happens.
Is Dave gonna crash? Is Dave gonna crash?
Something's got to happen.
Might have to play some Savage Garden.
Yeah.
Crash and burn. Go on. I'll be honest, the amount of times Dave has crashed, I'm surprised he hasn't been called Paul Walker.
Yeah.
Although, then again, Paul Walker wasn't driving when he crashed.
No, he wasn't.
Unfortunately. Because I reckon if Paul Walker was driving, the crash wouldn't have happened. That is my serious view on that.
Yeah.
So right now, let's have a look at it. So we've got Bo, who's in the lead. He's 7 tenths behind is Unseen, with 9 tenths behind him is Thierry. Thierry's doing quite well. Quite surprising, really. But then Thierry's a master at making tyres last forever. F1 Football doing really well up into 4th. Considering this guy was 4 seconds off the pace at one point in qualifying.
Yep.
He's doing really well at the moment, so absolutely fantastic. And we all know there is going to be another pit stop, another round of pit stops at least, so it'll be on the medium tyres.
Yep.
Well, and maybe we might see.
We might see a few pit stops.
Yeah, I think we're going to have like 2 pit stops, 2 pit stop race. DJ Jeff Dragon, 12 laps on those medium tyres. Are still going well. He's had a few run-ins, hasn't he, today, Death Dragon?
Yeah, he has.
And Izzy's at the back. How did Izzy end up at the back?
Yeah, has Izzy got wing damage? I think Izzy's got wing damage.
Let's have a look. Yes, she has. Potato has wing damage.
Potato has wing damage.
And she's diving into the pits.
But she slows down this time so she didn't get herself another 5-second penalty.
Well, it's not going to make much of it. It's not going to make much of a difference when she's at the back. There we go. Watch it, Izzy's pit stop. It makes you wonder, right, that you've seen Red Bull, the way Red Bull are with pit stops in real life, how fast they are. Why doesn't Red Bull pit stop team work with the AlphaTauri pit stop team and get their second team in the mix?
Yeah, that'd be.
Izzy! Another 3-second time penalty. Cutting corners like the foreskins. So we've got Bo and Unseen. Unseen's brought down that time difference between him and Bo again.
This is penalty as well.
This is going to be interesting. What I find is that Unseen has got a quicker pace than Bo, but Bo is much slicker through the corners.
Yep.
So it is going to come down to the last few laps really, and whether Bo is able to keep everything in line. I will be honest, I actually want Unseen to win. I think it'd be an absolutely fantastic thing to have Unseen win. But
Yeah.
That's just preference really with the everything that's gone on. Oh right, Sven is in the Discord already, so we don't need to add him, so that's good.
Yep.
He's a friend of Toilet Papers.
Oh, that's cool then.
That's awesome. So another Dutchie in the group.
Another Dutchie in the group.
Well,
I will say there that TP is keeping up with the top 2 lead drivers, so he's not letting them get away that quick.
he must have put Viagra in that car to keep it up.
He must have.
And is he?
Oh, Unseen is on the rear. Sorry to interrupt, guys, but Unseen is back again on the rear of Bo, looking to try and make a move.
I'm glad you did.
I think Unseen's gonna wait until they get to the hairpin, or maybe possibly down the straight.
He wants that DRS, doesn't he? He wants that DRS.
Yeah, he wants that DRS.
And I tell you something, mate. I'm glad you did interrupt me because it was actually spot on. And let's have a look. Let's see this DRS ring open. As Thierry's right behind him as well. Boom!
Thierry's there as well. Burbs gets another 3-second time penalty.
Oh, look at this pace!
Look at this. Oh, Unseen goes round the outside of Bo, makes the move stick. Bo does come back there. They're both wheel to wheel going down. The start and finish. TP does pick up the penalty.
A little touch there from Bo.
A little touch in there, but Unseen keeps that P1 position from Bo. But Bo is not letting Unseen get away near TP now. Is in the mix with these 2 drivers. Brigham does rejoin back. Vadran does get another 3-second time penalty to jump on board with TP. So TP is going to have a lovely view. Oh, Bo gets a little snap of oversteer. Manages to keep it.
Oh, this is interesting now, really.
This is interesting.
What's TP? Is TP going to go for it, or is he going to allow these to battle even more? Oh, Bo clips the wall.
Yeah,
TP's closing in.
TP's closing.
Oh, this is fantastic at the front. At the front we have this 3-way battle for the lead. At the back we have Potato just collecting rubber.
Yep. Now is TP going to be looking, but TP goes round the outside. Whoa, we're going to have a collision here. Oh, TP had to get out of there. He did have to cut that corner there.
Well, the thing is, though, is like he was faster than Bo, but because Unseen was there as well, there was nothing he could have done. Absolutely nothing.
No.
Oh man, this is what we love about the racing. IER, you have not disappointed again.
No, you haven't.
Absolutely fantastic. You're right. This is great race for you to join us, isn't it, Chris?
Yeah, definitely, mate.
I'm so
even though I did message you to say that I was feeling a bit shit still after my booster jab, but
you perked up.
I just perked up and thought, fuck it, I might as well come in.
Yeah, it was great, absolutely great. So let's have a little rundown of the order as well. We're 4/7 of the way through the race. So got Unseen, who is actually in the well-deserved lead of the race. Very great, strong battle with Bo and TP in 2nd and 3rd. Nosy in 4th, looking like he's losing time really. F1 football on those soft tyres, doing fantastic. I think they're all waiting for a safety car. They think a safety car is going to happen. Dave in 6th, so Dave's doing really well.
TP again looking to go round the outside of Bo there, but Bo still keeps. Oh, TP got a really big snap of oversteer with wheel spin as well. Oh. But he manages to keep it within distance of Bo and Unseen.
It is really interesting what's happening at the front there, because TP, he's got a penalty sitting there, so he knows he's going to have to get the overtake done and more But also, he needs to stop making this gap bigger between
Oh,
himself and Nosy.
Bo's made the same mistake again as on the last lap where he nearly hit the wall. Bo nearly hit the wall again. He got so much oversteer, he nearly spun it and lost it. So that's brought the gap closer now, because while I was on board with TP was losing just a little bit of the gap to Bo. But when Bo made that mistake,
Unseen's
in the pits. Is he Potato has another penalty?
Oh man! The other thing is that, like, imagine if another safety car happens now, when Unseen goes and does gets his pit stop done. Another set of medium tyres. So the question is Unseen is now in 4th. Oh, no, he's dropped down to 5th.
No, 4th.
He's in 4th. He's in 4th. He's in front of Death Dragon. Death Dragon taking these medium tyres to the limit. F1 Football has jumped in the pits as well. So F1 Football, who's done really well on those set of soft tyres, with a fresh set of mediums, ready to battle. What we could see Bo either pitting now to react to Unseen, or push a bit further and see whether they can get themselves on those soft tyres. Because see if you looked at F1 Football and DXT Matty, both putting 12 laps on those soft tyres.
TP and Bo have pitted. Where is Unseen? Unseen is coming down the straight now. So that does.
Unseen should
get back into P2.
Should get back into P2, back into P2, but P1 effectively, because we all know Nosy should be pitting. But let's see how this goes.
So Unseen effectively now in P1.
Yeah, effectively on the tyre strategy in P1. Now we have Bo who's right behind. Tell you what, Unseen's done an outstanding lap there to be 2.5 seconds ahead of Bo, considering that he was only 7/10 in front of Bo on the previous lap.
Now, are we going to see Death Dragon try and help his teammate out and try his best to keep TP behind him? But it looks like TP's already made the move up.
Well, Death Dragon's on 20 lap hold medium tyres. Those tyres are not going to compete very well to fresh mediums.
No, Potato gets another penalty.
I think Potato is competing for the most penalties in one race.
Yeah.
I will be honest. I'm struggling to roast Izzy without being completely rude. Really. But like, I can't even. It's like, man, as a woman, right, driver, right. You'd think that she'd want to prove everybody wrong.
Yeah.
Because like you've seen it in many other leagues that female drivers get that extra competitive, but not Izzy. No, not Izzy.
No.
Like, she's got the competitive range of a teaspoon, and probably an emotional range of a freaking sharp knife. She slashed out. Oh my goodness.
Where's Izzy planted that?
She missed the wall of champions and got the other wall.
Oh no, she didn't.
She did.
Oh,
only
bugger, I missed it.
Only champions hit that wall. Cause
yeah. But then again, guys, Izzy's a champion anyway.
How's she a champion?
Because she runs a great league with everybody else.
Well, the thing is that it's not the fact that she runs it; she bullies everybody in it.
Yep. Oh, Bo's picked up a penalty.
Oh.
And we have a safety car.
It's like, I was watching the stream and yeah. So she took her eyes off the race to basically see what we were going to say about her.
Oh, is it?
And,
why
I tell you
would
what,
you do that?
I think it's because I tell you, as a woman driver, that's it. What's he going to say? I'm going to rip his head off if he says anything. But no. Knew it. Bam! Basically, you dangled the bait out, and she freaking snapped it up. Snapped it up like a kipper.
Yep.
Oh, it's quite funny. I love it. I absolutely love it. Right, so safety car out. Are we going to see people jump in the pit for set of soft tyres?
10 laps to go. Yeah.
It's Death Dragon's going to have to jump in.
Death Dragon's definitely going to have to jump in the pits. Or Bingham drive-through penalty.
No, but Unseen has stayed out.
Unseen, so's Bo. TP's going in.
Hey, TP's going in. Never heard that before, has he?
I don't think so.
Izzy's quoted, she doesn't run the league, she just bullies everybody in it. Now that's accurate. That is, see, you don't get this kind of accuracy with Crofty, do you?
No. So, apart from that then, technically you're still a champion, but we might as well just call you a bully champion.
She's the champion of bullying.
She's the champion of bullying.
Yeah, she bullies absolutely everybody that can breathe. Which means pretty much everybody.
Yep.
I'm just kind of like looking at the safety. So basically, the question: do you have the answer to the question I asked you earlier? What circuit hosted the Canadian Grand Prix before the current circuit? The Villeneuve circuit, previously known as Circuit Notre Dame. Oh, and as a bonus question, why was the circuit originally called Circuit Notre Dame? 2 questions for you to think about as the safety car does another lap.
Yeah, I think we're waiting for Bingham and Barry.
Yeah, normally we'd wait for Potato, but she crashed out.
Yes, Potato crashed out.
And she thought she was going to get points as well. Oh, what can we say, Izzy?
What can we say apart from never take your eyes off the screen, Duck?
To be honest, take your eyes off the screen. Don't drink rum while drinking.
Yeah, don't drink rum.
Don't drink rum and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
Oh no, you can drink and drive. Just don't drink rum and drive.
Yeah.
A lot of these drivers today have probably had a few drinks before racing. But I doubt anybody was drinking rum.
Nah, I don't. I'll tell you what, guys.
Yeah.
I had 1 drink of my Apple Jack Daniels on Boxing Day, and I probably had, say 2-3 gulps out of it, and it didn't taste the same. I ended up tipping it all the way, all the damn sink.
That's a waste, man.
Yeah.
But then again, I can't blame you. First of all, Apple's disgusting. Second of all,
safety cars in this lap as well.
Yeah. Second of all, people do get moments to go, you know what? I don't want to drink anymore, and it does trigger.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't been drinking, just coughing. Yeah, bullshit, Izzy. Bullshit. We know she is low-key alcoholic.
Yeah.
Low-key alcoholic.
Right, so safety car is in this lap. Look at the formation of everything. Now, I will say this, guys. We need, until obviously everyone starts going, we need to watch out with TP and Julianus.
Yeah, TP's the one I'm keen to watch.
TP's already making a move. F1 football, but F1 football. Oh, TP goes around the outside. Oh, F1 football. Oh, F1 football spun.
Oh no! The guy was doing so well.
He was on his own accord. TP did nothing wrong on his own accord. F1 football has spun. Badran picks up a penalty as well. Right round.
Well,
let's go.
Easy's just commented about our statement about low-key alcoholic there, saying nothing low-key about it. That's true. You know, I'll tell you what, right? I'll tell you what. Nah, he's right. Do you know that? I'll say one thing. That bitch, what that bitch has done done in my household already. Izzy took Toby to build a bear, and decides he wants a toothless dragon. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Do you want to call? What do you want to? It comes up to the thing where you get to name it. And go, oh, what do you want to call it? Do you want to call it Toothless? No, Izzy.
Nice.
Because he does sit there with me when I'm on Discord, and he does say, he goes, who's that? I have to name who they are, and obviously he's recognised Toothless from Izzy's thing, so it's like, that's Izzy. It's Izzy. So that the second one is she causes arguments about a freaking dog. To the point, Christmas Day, I had Toby saying to me, going, "Where's my dog?"
Oh no, he didn't.
Oh yeah, he did. Where's my dog? This, Joe, the kid's like, Joe, he's got all the presents in the world that he ever really would want. No. He's interested in the small present from the stocking, and he wants his dog.
Oh no.
So yeah,
but
that's what that bitch has done.
As well.
Yeah,
TP makes me.
Oh!
A little bit of contact there,
but he's still in it. He's still in it. But the thing is that we've got
TP is flying.
6.5 laps to go. Well, 6 and a bit laps to go. It's unseen, untouchable right now, because we've got to watch out for TP and Julian Nosey. Nosey could actually get second with the game if he just hangs about.
Right, let's.
Death Dragon with 110.9. See, this is the pace where we should be expecting for Death Dragon. Death Dragon has the ability to be up there with the top racers. He just hasn't got the consistency, or he ends up in these battles where he loses out. So,
right, well, I'm not going to mention anything, but whatever happens in the next 5 laps, all I'm going to say is I feel sorry for TP.
I don't feel sorry for TP. He brings it all on himself. But the thing is, though, it's like TP's probably, he could have 3 seconds or he could have 6 seconds. Obviously, I think you might have already seen what's on the penalty side.
I've already seen, but I'm not going to mention anything.
It's like TP, but the thing is, though, it's like if you've got penalties for cutting corners or track limits, that's your own fault. Yeah. Unless you were forced off, and no, that's when the things go, well, 3 seconds don't get taken away unless it's for extreme circumstances. As Bo gets a 110.7, taking the fastest lap away from
only 3 temps behind Unseen as well. But what I will say is Vadran and Barry Burbs are the only 2 drivers that's got more penalties than anybody else.
Oh, how many penalties did Izzy have? So she had like 100 seconds. She was getting a penalty every other lap.
Right, hold on. Let me have a look at the race directory, and we'll see.
Bo picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Oh no, so that's another penalty for Bo.
This basically is playing in the hands of Nosey. Nosey's like, yeah, just keep racking them up, boys. I'm guaranteed second with this rate. But Bo is making a move. He's making a move on Unseen.
Let's have a look at this. I've got to look at this. I can't miss this.
Oh, it's a fantastic move by Bo.
Fantastic move.
But is it too late? As TP picks up another 3 seconds.
Oh, TP, you let me down, man.
This is Oprah, isn't it? A penalty to you, and a penalty to you, and a penalty to you. But everybody gets penalties. You get a penalty. You get a penalty.
I think Bo has made the move too late.
I really think he's got the pace.
He's got the pace, yeah.
He's breaking out of DRS right now.
But he needs to pull at least 3.5 seconds. But that ain't gonna happen.
Well, the thing is that he's just pulled a second in one lap. But did Unseen? I'm going to jump on board with Unseen and check whether he got DRS.
No.
No, he didn't.
He didn't get it.
But
Bingham, another penalty. Oh, we've got yellow flag. Who's that? That will be DXT Matty. So DXT Matty has had a collision with somebody.
Oh, DXT Matty, more like DXT Twatty. Because he just twatted the wall.
Now, I tell you what. I know I did say Wall of Champions for Dave, but both picks got another penalty, so that's another 3 seconds for both. I will say that Dave, congratulations on you, mate, actually not crashing out.
please let him crash out. That was just so funny.
now if he crashes out,
you take it all back.
I'm not taking it all back. I won't be taking it all back.
He's done well to get this far.
He has.
It would be so funny if he crashes though just before
But if he crashes out, I am not taking any fall for this. You see, he was the first person that put a thumbs down because he didn't want me to commentate. So if he does crash out,
but the thing is
that's my forte.
No, if he doesn't crash out, you could be his good luck charm.
Yeah, if he don't crash out, then
you counteract my jinxing.
Yeah, if he doesn't crash out, then I may come back. Not full time, but
every so often.
I'll come back every so often if Gaz needs me.
I need you all the time, mate.
Well, I think everybody does. Oh, Dave, what are you doing, naughty boy? He bowled it. You bowled it going through the chicane. You bowled it. You give Matty that position.
Dave's got no balls. No balls, Dave.
No balls, Dave. That's your new gamer tag now. You're not TNA. You're not TNA anymore. It's no balls, Dave.
Yeah, no balls, Dave. Every time he comments, I'm just gonna go no balls, no balls. He's covering the wall.
Is it in the wall? Is it in the wall? Come on, Dave.
Don't crash out. Don't crash out.
Don't crash out. Don't crash out. Don't let me down. We did say Wall of Champions was calling your name, but he's got wing damage. Oh, Julian Ossie has made the move on TP. It's also bringing Death Dragon in as well. So, with these three battling at the moment, there's a 3-4 second gap between Unseen and Bow. TP makes a move up on Death Dragon as well.
See, I want to watch Dave, but then I've got to watch the battle at the front because it's the final lap, and obviously we like to see who's going to win it on track. Obviously, penalties will come into it, and as long as Unseen doesn't take a 10-second penalty, then he's definitely up for the win.
We're halfway, well, on the last lap and halfway through the last lap. Driver of the day, guys.
Julian Ossie. Knows he's getting it for me. Nosy, absolutely fantastic race. He's done well. But then, special mention to Unseen for an outstanding race, and Dave for not crashing.
Unseen was looking to make the move then on
that's
Bow.
Bow is finished with Unseen taking it as Bow just spins the car out. Absolutely fantastic.
TP crashed somehow and lost the wheel.
Yeah, but he's still finished. It's exactly the same place where Hamilton got taken out in 2010.
Yep.
It's exactly the same place, same way. As we are waiting for the last few drivers to finish, so we've got Bingham, Vedran, Dave, who's Formula Fording.
Lost his wing.
No balls, Dave. With also no wing, Dave.
No wing, Dave.
and Barry Burbs rounding it all off. So, a great race here at Canada, absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
Congratulations to all our drivers who, you know, driving the day DXT Matty. It's fair enough. DXT Matty did start lower down and did get the most places, but then I've got to say that Nosy was phenomenal.
Yes.
So he did a fantastic job. Unfortunate that he didn't get himself up for contention for first place, but yeah, Unseen basically taking the win for Team Danish.
Yep.
Matty, Dave got same points, I think. But we'll do a quick rundown of the order. So we've got NSX Unseen racing in memory of NSX Mads. Takes the win with Nosy in second, Bo taking third. Bo also has fastest lap with a 1:10.7. Death Dragon in fourth, F1 Football in fifth. Good race for F1 Football.
Yep.
TP in sixth. We've got Matty in seventh, Vedran in eighth, Bingram in ninth, and Dave in 10th. I do think we can demote him for being a dickhead. Barry Burbs 11th, Potato and Chain Gang, woo! Crashing out, bringing us 2 safety cars, which I'll be honest, is quite surprised that we only got 2 safety cars.
Potato got 18 seconds.
18 seconds, Potato.
18 seconds, Potato.
18 seconds is quite bizarre, really, because I think that 18 seconds is how long her ex-boyfriend lasted before she dumped him. Yeah, it's like, I get with you, and I go, 18 seconds now, fuck it, you pissed me off. Do well. Right, guys, thank you so much for joining us, Chris. It's always a pleasure, to have you with us. Guys, please join us again next week, where we're racing again. Let me see if I can find the let me think. Oh no, I can't find it. Wait, race calendar. Okay, so we've just done Canada Imola next week.
Ooh.
It's tempting you, is it? It's tempting you. It's tempting you. Well, if you're available, Chris, and you're up for it, mate, you know you're always welcome.
Well, I will mention as well. Join my stream tomorrow. We're having a bit of a little fun warm-up race in the F2 cars, the 2021 F2 cars tomorrow, and it's a fun race to get used to the cars, and I think we're racing at Australia tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
In the F2, so little bit of a warm up before we officially start for Raiders Racing League next week.
So, guys, thank you very much for joining us. If any of you have any suggestions about music for next week, let us know, because I'm all up for a bit of a laugh, a bit of a giggle. So yeah, just let us know.
Yep.
Vedran, you two are the worst jinxers. Yeah, that was
Yep.
Yeah. That's fair. I am a bad jinx sometimes. Yeah, guys, just please join up both our streams throughout the week, especially next week with the race at Imola, guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, so thanks very much, guys, for joining us. Respect to NSX Mads, who's no longer with us. This race was for you, in your memory. All the lads stepped up to put on a fantastic show, and here's to racing you in heaven, mate, with some cloud cars.
Yeah, definitely.
When we see, but guys, again, biggest respect to the drivers today. Well done to
well done to all the drivers.
Nosy and Unseen for third, second, and first. But guys, see you again next week. Goodbye.